Check, 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 1, 2, check. You were born in 67, about 9 o'clock at night. A couple years before I lost control.
Basically, my generation is the generation that started with the old model of the music business and now is in the new model. In the old model, people bought compact discs, and in the new model, they don't really. Music is free, so musicians have to find other ways to make money. And personally, I think this is a good thing, because in the old days, maybe in the 1960s, the music business was run by very interesting, adventurous entrepreneurs. But then things started to become codified, if you will, like standardized. And this kind of adventurous spirit went away. And large corporations basically made all the decisions. And now what you have is everything's wide open again. Nobody really understands exactly how things work today. And for artists like me, this is a very good situation, because my music generally has spread through unconventional ways. I try to make music that makes people feel less alone in the world. And that doesn't necessarily make the easiest thing to market, you know. But in my experience, people want this kind of music. And with this new model, with the internet and things like that, it can very easily spread wherever people want it. What I love about Russia is that it's a very wide open, new kind of a market compared to Europe and the West. So I get to travel to all these strange places, like Vladivostok, you know, Novokuznetsk, Kaliningrad, you know. It's a great adventure for me, and I meet colorful characters, you know, that just decide, like, I want to start a club, you know, or I want to bring this band from Barcelona or whatever. And it's very exciting, you know. But in Russia, you never know what you're going to get. Until you get off the plane, it's not clear, you know. And I like that. I like to think of business not as any kind of a competition. I like to think of it as building relationships with potential friends and partners. So probably a lot of people will tell you in business, it's kill or be killed, eat or be eaten, you know, like you gotta get this guy before he gets you. But I don't believe that's true.
How do you find the inspiration for you, for the band? Where is the source?
I was actually talking to a great violinist here in Moscow named Asya about this recently. And we both agreed that true inspiration comes from someplace else. And as human beings, the best we can do is to quiet ourselves to allow this to come. It's like a butterfly. It's not going to land on you if you're, you know, and sometimes it comes and sometimes it doesn't come. But what I find inspiring, I find people's stories, traveling, jet lag, hotel rooms, airports, drinking coffee in my underwear in the morning, many things.
В чем артист видит смысл в своей жизни и какое место занимает именно творчество артиста, первое, второе, вот что на первом месте, что на втором?
I used to think I knew what would make me happy. Money, because I didn't have any growing up. Fame, pretty girls, a nice car, but those things won't make you happy. They won't make you unhappy necessarily, but there's two things I need to be happy. Gratitude, to be thankful, and humility. Because what happens is, if my ego is really big, it separates me from you. And that's a horrible state to live in. We're social creatures. And unfortunately, in the world that we live in, what's presented as the ideal is like, how big is your car? How many people can you tell to fuck off and they can't do anything about it? And that's not going to make you happy. We're in this world for such a short amount of time. Life is difficult for everybody in different ways, you know. I feel very lucky because I found what it is I love to do. Winston Churchill said, when you find the work you love to do, you'll never work again, because it doesn't feel like work.
Cavalry on the shadow me the light that's so unreal, and my fear stories that they told me of how I met my baby must be somehow true.